Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Today's video on Benched will be my takes from the Cowboys Rams game. Being a Cowboys fan myself, um, I thought it was going to happen the way it was going to happen. I really did think we were going to lose that game if it was close. And here's why. Because coming into the season, I did not have any hope in our secondary, right? Um, Trayvon is a rookie. You have Awuzie on the other side, and then you have Woods and Thompson as safeties. And I just really didn't trust in our secondary being able to stop, cover receivers for very long. But I was hoping that our defensive line would prevent them from having to worry about that. So here's some of my takeaways from the game. The Rams, their offensive line is now healthy. They were 9-7 last year with a beat up offensive line. Their line is now healthy. Showed they were able to just push our defense backwards. I'm Alden Smith. Man, Alden Smith is going to be great. I'm happy that he's on the field. I'm happy that he is playing. You can see it in his eyes that he is just thankful to be back on the field. But they just gashed us up the middle. Dontari Poe, Woods, they just weren't getting any penetration. They were getting shoved back into the linebackers. We ended up losing Leighton Vander Esch to what I thought was another neck injury, but they came out and said that it was a broken clavicle. He's gonna have surgery on it. He's on IR, but he might be able to come back later on in the year. My eye is bothering me. Jalen Ramsey had 11 tackles last night. Alden Smith had 11 tackles and a sack, his first sack. I want to say it might have been the only sack, but I don't remember exactly. We did have an interception. Tito Awuzie had an interception, but that came off of an Alden Smith pressure, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But like I said, I just wasn't impressed. Goal line, Thompson got ran over by Brown to give them their first score. So I just, like I said, I was worried about the secondary, and the secondary, did exactly what I thought was going to happen. Now you got to give credit to McVay. He has this offense run like some of these plays out here. Like there's nothing you could do. You do a screen to Woods. You do that a couple times. People start, they see that and they're like, "Ooh, boom!" They start to lean that way, but then it comes back, play action, boom, dump it to the right side to the tight end, 20-yard gain, right? And so that's what they were doing. They were doing a lot of misdirection plays, a lot of play action that leads into a screen, and it was just I don't want to say anything bad right now because it was only game one. It was only week one. I've seen teams go from being a wild card in the playoffs to winning the Super Bowl, right? I'm not ready to not jump ship, but I'm not ready to, chalk it up. Like I said, it's week one. A lot of teams that were supposed to win didn't win yesterday. So yeah, that's our defense. I'm worried about the secondary. We may be seeing Brandon Carr out there a little bit more often. I still don't know if they're going to go and get Earl Thomas. They may need to. They may not need to, depending on, what happens. But with the drop of Leighton Vander Esch going out hurt, they're going to have to do something. I think we have Thompson as the next man up. So, yeah, I just wasn't impressed with our interior linemen's play yesterday, which really hindered or hurt the secondary and the linebackers. Um, let's get to the offense. Our high-powered, just baller offense, and what can you say? Deke looked great. Deke was moving. He had a little pep in his step. His stride was longer. Um, he was running dudes over. I think when he scored one touchdown, it was like a little um out pass. It was like a pass to the flats on him for about 20 yards, and he made a cut and broke like 5 dudes' ankles on the Rams, right? To get in for 6. So very Zeke definitely looks, primed and ready. Dak, what can you say about Dak? Dak was out there. He was slinging the ball around. Dak was looking great. He was looking good. He definitely is gonna do well this year if guys stop dropping the ball. And when I mean, we lost Blake Jarwin, um, possible meniscus tear for season ending, so that's not good. I'm not happy. I'm not excited. In Schultz dropped 3. No, he dropped 2 third down receptions that would have been first downs. One, Dak threw a really good ball to the inside shoulder. Little heated, but hit him in the hands. He dropped it, and then he threw another one to him, which hit him in the right hip. He dropped that one. Amari dropped a couple. One of them was, a good hit from Ramsey, and $100 million, man. You got to catch that, Coop. You got to catch that, dude. All right, you have to come down with that ball. And then we ended up losing Jarwin, and then we ended up losing Fleming as well on I think a PAT, or not a PAT, a field goal attempt. Freak injury. He went down, didn't come back for the rest of the game. The replacement, he did okay, hurting the end around the back, but you could see that wasn't going to happen for very long. And so then Dak started getting pressured. He got sacked 3 times. And yeah, so injuries definitely hurt us on last night's game. But some positives from there. CD Lamb did play very well. Other than I wish out on the 4th down, and I'm not mad at the 4th down. We're still on offense here. I'm not mad at going for it on 4th down. Right? I was complaining about it last night, but I'm not mad at it. I respect the attempt. I just, I can't blame CD Lamb. I can't blame Dak, because CD, could he have gone up a yard past the marker to try and then cut the route? Yes, but do you blame him for that? No, because the play might not have been designed that way, right? That kind of threw it a little bit behind him as well. But I credit the play to who was it? Fuller, I think his name is, the safety. That dude ran through, I think, like 5 guys. So much traffic and clutter there. He ran through and didn't get hit by a single one and made the play, right? So you got to chalk that one up to just a great play by the safety on the Rams. And then everyone's saying, I was mad about it too. I think you should have just let them play football, because 95% of the time that play doesn't get called for offensive pass interference. There's no pass interference called on that play. It's just a great play, right? But they called it last night. And yeah, great acting skills by Jalen. Got to give him props for that one. But I'm a firm believer that you shouldn't put your fate in the hands of the ref. You shouldn't. The ref should not be the ones that dictate the game. You lose by 3, by 1, or by 20. You know, I think if they made different plays here and there, if those drops didn't happen, I think, shoot, 4 of those drops were for third down conversion to, you know, trying to get that third down. So, you know, can't really be mad at the refs for calling a PI or offensive pass interference on Gallup. Mind you, did you see the ball my boy Dak threw? Mwah. It was beautiful. Gallup. Oh man, Gallup was looking good too. He owned Ramsey at the you know, in the first quarter, man. Gallup was looking good. I think he had something like close to 60 yards on 5 receptions. CD had 5 receptions or so for another 50 yards. Cooper had 8 receptions for like another 90 yards, you know. And then Zeke, I think, had 90 something yards rushing with another 50 in receiving. So definitely the offense is going to be nice. We just got to clean up the miscues. The offensive line, we got to get right tackle back. I mean, to be fair, they're going against the offensive line demolisher and Aaron Donald anyways. I mean, I saw him choke slam Zeke with just his left arm, you know, so it's like you knew it was going to happen. But I'm not worried. Off of week 1, I saw some positives, I saw some negatives. They're going to clean it up. You guys got to remember, they've only been practicing. They've only been doing football activities for like 3 weeks. Training camp was only like 3 weeks. You know, they've only been throwing a football around for 3 weeks. You know, so they're definitely going to get it cleaned up. On to week 2, we got the Falcons. We saw the Falcons, what they did, and hopefully our secondary cleans it up, and our offensive line or our defensive line will get a little bit more pressure. But that's about it. That's going to be about it. I really want to see what I'm waiting for the injury report to come out on Darwin. Like I said, I think he's done for the year. And if so, then I would like to see a little bit more of Tony Pollard. He did really well. Maybe some 2-back sets, you know. Zeke, Pollard, both there. I would really enjoy seeing them both on the field at the same time. Need a blocking tight end, you know, just throw a tight end in there to block real quick or something, you know. But I would definitely like to see Tony Pollard more in the mix. I think he was only on 14 plays. So I would definitely like to see them kind of bring in Tony Pollard a little bit more. But other than that, like I said, those were my takes on week 1. Cowboys loss, Rams. And I'm excited. Football's back, baby. Football is back. So, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And pound the hell out of that notification bell. That way you guys get notified every time Benched comes out with a new video. Now, if you guys have any questions, if you guys have any comments, or if you guys have any, like, ideas that you would like to see for the channel coming out, leave them in the comments below. Because, like I said, this is a new channel. We're trying to grow. We're trying to give you guys what you want. So if you guys want to see something on here, if you guys don't like something you see on here, then let me know. Just put it in the comments below. And y'all take it easy. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Peace.